The following gaming talk show is brought to you with as many gaming interruptions as possible by 1Life2Play.
What is happening, folks? This is 1Life2Play Live. I'm Larry Brass.
And I'm P90.
And we are here again in Man Cave Studios like we are every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We appreciate you guys joining us to talk some video games, play some video games, and get some free shit, I guess, too. Because we're giving away some shit tonight. We're giving away, again, we have Xbox 360, or actually Xbox Live. I guess you can still use them on Xbox One. Xbox Live Gold.
Gold accounts for
30
1
days
month.
free, right? 30 days.
$1 a day, you can take the pain away. No, I'm just
and maybe we made it a little too difficult last week with the whole, figure out the character, put it in, it's yours. So
this week, let's give them away.
We're just gonna put it up right on the screen. When we get ready for that, all you got to do is get to either internet browser. Don't close us up. Open another tab. Get over to Xbox.com, put it in there, or redeem it directly on your console. And the first to redeem it is the one who gets the 30 days free. So if nobody's gotten it, even if you're watching this on the replay, try the code out.
Hey, it might work.
It might work. Maybe nobody got it. Who knows? Maybe nobody wants Xbox Live Gold. I do hear a lot of people want PlayStation credit.
I hear a lot of people mad about
PSN dollars.
having to pay for PlayStation dollars and credit.
Yeah, you do got to pay for some PlayStation now just to play online if you got that PS4. So
Yep.
I mean, it's actually worth it though. I think because you still get the whole cross game chat. You got the party chat.
You get this. You got the faster network working for you.
It is sort of a faster network until I use apps like, I don't know if anybody was in my gameplay last night. We were broadcasting live. We'll throw the schedule up as soon as LEM gets to it. He is in the booth tonight. LEM, Luigi eats mushrooms on the boards.
Shout out.
We got that schedule going, so we can go ahead and throw that up. But yeah, we were streaming some gameplay last night. We'll be doing that gameplay streaming on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But when I was streaming last night, I was also playing some music through Music Unlimited app on the PlayStation 4, and that app is like super slow, man. Like,
yeah,
and
a lot of buffer.
They need some. It's not even buffer. Like once the music starts playing, it's great. But like just to get into that, like if you pick an artist or pick a channel,
It just wasn't fluent enough. It just
Fluid.
kind of
Yeah.
it wasn't fluid.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like once you pick an artist or you pick a channel and you got it playing. And then you go back into your gameplay, say you want to change that artist, you have to go back into Music Unlimited, you have to wait until that loads up, it loads the home screen, then loads the player. It's just like, I just want to listen to music. It should be faster than that. So that's probably the only thing online that I think is slow is that Music Unlimited app. But other than that, yeah, I don't mind paying PlayStation for PlayStation Network.
I wouldn't mind either. I mean, I want the faster network.
Yeah,
As
hopefully.
long as I'm still getting free games, like I'm getting amenities for having my account, then that's great.
And you get like all the games for PlayStation Plus, and that's the thing. It's not that you're just playing. You're paying to play online. You're paying for PlayStation Plus,
Okay.
and PlayStation Plus is a great thing.
You guys got to a caller.
All right, well, you guys can call the show at 877-505-LIFE. We'll have that number right up on the screen, but it looks like we have a caller on the line now.
That's 5433.
5433 spells life, but it's 877-505-LIFE. Caller, you're on 1Life2Play with Braz and P90. What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. What's going on with you? Who are we speaking with?
Digital.
Hey, what's happening, Digital?
Hey.
Hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
We're all right. What can we do for you? What can we do for you tonight?
I was playing my Gamecast and I stumbled upon a Neo Geo. Would there ever be a new one?
A new Neo Geo. We all want that. We all want a new Neo Geo. There's no way that they're gonna be making anything like that. Neo Geo was made by who? Who was that? Panasonic? And I don't think Panasonic is going back into making any video game consoles in the near future. Maybe you'll see like the form of Neo Geo in like a Steam box. You know, all the Steam boxes coming out. Have you seen those yet, P?
Yeah, I looked at a couple articles about that. Digital, you need to look into checking out a Steam box.
That's probably the closest that you can get to maybe Neo Geo. You're still playing AAA titles. You're playing indie titles. Obviously better graphics than Neo Geo. I don't know why you want that again. Just go buy a Neo Geo. Go like the game exchange or record exchange, wherever.
You can go
They're
to
everywhere.
What's our game store out in?
But I'm saying, would they ever make a new console?
They got some used video games. You want to go to used?
What was that? What was that, Digital?
That's what it was.
They ever make a new console for a Neo Geo?
I don't think so. I don't think they ever will. I don't think that's gonna happen. So what games are you playing currently? If you're into Neo Geo, what are you currently playing, Digital?
I play Rad Racer and pro wrestling.
And some pro wrestling.
Pro wrestling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pro wrestling.
Okay, you are now going to be our retro gamer of the night. You were the Rad
And sometimes
Racer.
I play a little double dribble.
Double dribble. Okay, I'll give you that one.
We're gonna call him DDP, Diamond Dallas Page.
Who's that, buddy?
Diamond Dallas Page.
That's DDP.
Are you talking about the WCW?
Yep.
So what are
The
you
wrestler?
playing? What are you playing that on? Are you playing on Nintendo? The original NES?
Nah, the Gamecast. All the rappers got them.
Gamecast, the rappers got them. All right. Hey, thanks for the call, Digital. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye.
Keep on watching. All right. Manson is in the he's in the chat room here. He gives us some props there. Good job with the broadcast there. Hey, good job for finding us and watching us. That's props to you because we love you viewers. We love you guys watching us and talking some games for us. So
Manson, you can probably get that Xbox Live.
Get the Xbox Live.
So pay attention.
Yeah, the gold. We'll be giving that away pretty soon here. But you guys can talk some games with us. Like I said, you got the toll-free number 877-505-LIFE. You can talk in the chat room. You can even send us a tweet. We will be tweet shouting throughout the show. So send a tweet over to 1Life2Play and get your tweet read on the show tonight. In a minute here, we're going to get into Around the Room, and that's our weekly feature in a second. But I want to say, again, thanks for your viewers out there, and a special thanks and shout out to Robert and Justin Albert. They're in the chat room here, too. Loyal viewers there. You know, they've been watching some of our gameplay over the past week, and they could check that gameplay out if you missed it over on YouTube. Our channel is 1Life2Play. Even on our website, we have a nice little layout for you to check out all of our past episodes and all of our content over at 1Life2Play.com. Where else can they find us, P90?
You can also catch it on Steam. So we were talking about the Steam box on Steam. If you have a computer, you can just Google search it. You can download the app, play some free games. It's all about the games. So.
And that's one community that we do want to get up, that Steam community with all the consoles that'll be releasing this spring and then into the summer. Hopefully we'll get our hands on one in Man Cave Studios and really make that community flourish. But you can be involved in the community over at our website, 1Life2Play.com. Make an account. Our forums will be up before the end of the week. We had a little snafu in trying to get our forums up with the website launch that occurred over the weekend. So hopefully the forums will be up over the next weekend.
It's been pretty busy.
Right? So other than that, you got any other opening remarks? Should we get into Around the Room?
Yeah, LEM, let's spin Around the Room.
Let's do it. All right, here we're in Around the Room. Something happened to our trailer for Around the Room. Not sure what's going on there. It's always that trailer. Like we could do any other feature. We got video of the week. We got the weekly steal. It's always that.
It's
that
like
big.
playing hide and seek, huh?
It's something
Where
with
did he
Around
go?
the Room. I think we got to clear all the buttons from our digital studio and see what's going on with that. But for Around the Room, how about you give us a start here, P90? What have you been playing this past week? This is where, by the way, we tell you guys what we've been playing this past week. We always want your suggestions of what you think we should probably get our hands on and play, and always welcome to hear what you guys have been playing, share your stories, and if it's something that we find interesting, we're definitely going to check it out. So this past week, what have you been playing, P90?
Well, I've been playing a little bit of Battlefield 4. I've been playing a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 5. I've been playing a little bit of League of Legends.
Okay.
I've been playing a little bit of Infinity Crisis. And I played a little bit of Batman. So I still have these. I've still been playing a little bit of these games, and it seems like, okay, we have all these games. So if I just play a little bit, they last real long. So it's cool. And it's almost like a day, like Monday.
Yeah, there's your spectrum right down there.
Badlands and Simpsons Tapped Out. Those are my mobile games that I've been playing. And I know everyone else, except for you, has been playing Simpsons.
I haven't been playing Simpsons. I haven't been playing
Simpsons. And but Badlands on mobile, I thought was pretty cool. Very simple graphics, but it's really nice.
Now I was confused too. It's not Badlands. It's Badland.
Badland.
But have you played just by yourself? Have you tried the multiplayer aspect of it?
On which one?
I've been playing on iPad.
Okay.
So I was playing on an iPad. What I found interesting, you guys know I took a vacation about a month ago, and it was just me and my wife.
And you get to play multiplayer in that?
But the multiplayer is pretty cool. I got the iPad right here, and actually with the multiplayer is you can play with up to 4 people.
I never did it.
And they can all get a corner. Like each player gets a corner, and that's the only corner. You just have to tap that corner, but everything. The entire screen is moving. So like all 4 characters are on one screen right there. So, and you had to tap your corner to get your character to go. So like tell us a little bit about Badlands. What's the point there?
It's almost like Jump Pack Joyride.
Jetpack Joyride, yeah.
It's just I'm just trying to get to the end of the board, but it has an end. It's not just infinity and beyond.
Yeah.
But I have an end to the board, and it was addicting. So it just stuck. I'm like, oh, look at this. It kills some time.
In those kind of games, I think I renamed. They were really just called tappers, like tappers. I think I like to call them tap-alives. Like you got to tap alive. Like you only stay alive if you continue to tap.
You only stay alive if you tap alive to tap alive.
Tap a lot to tap alive.
To tap a lot to tap it alive.
Tap a lot to tap alive. Tap alive. You gotta do it. You gotta do it like what was the movie? Not the movie, the TV show. Why can't I remember the TV show?
I probably don't know because we're live.
You gotta live alive and live. Oh man, I can't remember. It's the facts of life. The facts of life.
The taps of life.
The taps of life.
Oh no.
Taps of life. You gotta tap a lot. Tap alive. Tap a lot. The taps of life.
The taps of life. So, that's a pretty good game. Everybody, you guys check it out. I know it's free on Android. Was it free for yourself?
Yeah, I did get it free.
You paid for the multiplayer. And
You know what? No. I think I paid for it.
But it's worth it.
I paid $4.99 for it.
But
it is definitely worth it. It is a good game. I think Pink Zombie in the chat room mentioned Badlands too. I think Pink Zombie played it. What were your thoughts on it? Just being a mobile game, mobile tapper. There weren't many like Badlands, I think. I mean, you get a lot of the infinite run games. You get a lot of the tap movement games, like maybe out of the source of Bad Piggies or something. Some evolutions there. But when you get Badlands, it's like it's an adventure to have. It was a great way to get into a game that was kind of similar to Limbo or Braid, that side-scrolling platform, getting through the level.
Even though it didn't have like the music, almost like pata 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 boom.
Pata pound. That was the name. That was the game. Yeah.
Right.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good.
It's really reference. Addicting.
Yeah.
So the next game I think we might have some drops for was League of Legends. We have that? No.
League of Legends, yeah. Do
we have a picture of Teemo?
So yeah, you've been playing League of Legends.
I bought Teemo. I had enough points. So I had like 3,000 something IP, and I started looking at some deals, and I'm like, hey, Teemo OP.
That's who you wanted to be.
1350.
Teemo OP.
Yeah, let me get him.
It was talking to you,
Mr. Double OP.
Double OOP.
Yep.
Wouldn't this be SOP?
No, I'm just Double OP.
Super over. What's the
OP.
first though?
Just overpowered.
Overpowered?
Yeah.
It's gotta be super overpowered. It's SOP.
No, man.
I'm telling you now. It's SOP.
That's Teemo right there. So he's pretty cool. next week maybe we could share a funny video that I found that I think would be
Okay,
really cool.
League of Legends of
Yeah,
Timo though?
yeah, it's
Okay.
like it's like a troll video, but it just says like everything that he is, and he literally is. Like
Yeah.
I'm a ward, I turn invisible, I can I could like play a game and not die the whole game. Like
Well, there he is right there. I mean, that's pretty much, he's got like seven
I have
different
poison,
ways you can do
I
it.
have magic damage, I have attack damage. I just have I have all this. Yeah, I might be super squishy, but you can't get me. I'm too fast and nimble, and he's the hunter. He's a midget hunter.
He does it. He does what he does well. So, hey, you guys, if you guys can do us a favor while we're getting through our around the room here, we are experiencing a little technical difficulties with our stream. We want to know from you guys that are watching, what does it look like for you? Is it a bit of lag, something that we can clean up, or are you guys having a pleasant experience in watching this? So, what else was on your list? I see now in the chat room, Justin Alba, he's been playing some Battlefield 4. That made your list too, right?
It sure did, and it's just amazing. I said that probably last week too. Like, I'm just so impressed that now that I actually have the game, I'm able to spend some time playing it. I know you have, and you said you liked it too.
Yeah.
But I really do like that game. I just saw I could do so much. So ironically, guess what other game got picked up in our household?
What's that?
Ghost.
Call of Duty Ghost?
Yeah, it was on
You
sale.
upgraded? You upgraded?
It was on sale. So
How much you get it for?
I think JBB Good picked it up for I think it was $33 or something like that.
Oh, sweet. All right. JBB Good. He's our
Might have
musical
been
director here.
$44 or $33. It was something like that.
Okay.
You couldn't beat that.
Yeah, that's a good pickup then. So have you been?
So
Where'd you get it? You
we
got it on
some other-
360?
Yeah.
Okay.
And speaking of that, there was another game that we might can add on for Around the Room next week, and I have a special game to add around next week too. But
Get some more playthrough into it.
some free games. If you have internet and you got it on a computer, you can play.
Okay.
Okay. So Infinity Crisis also was on my list, and I got a notification email and
that's Infinite Crisis.
Infinite Crisis
Okay.
about
You like
some
Infinity
news
for
that
some reason.
they're gonna. When are we playing that video? A little bit later? Is that?
Yeah, we do
Okay.
have that.
So
a bit
I've been
later.
playing with Infinity Crisis, and I've been leveling up Flash.
Infinite. We're gonna just
Infinite. I
make.
keep
We're just
saying
gonna make a
Infinity.
graphic for you every time
Infinite.
you say it. You don't have to say anything.
Infinite. Infinite.
It just go up.
I
Okay.
keep thinking of the Disney game too, though. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. You got infinity on your mind.
Yes.
You love Disney.
Well,
I know you. You
no.
like Rapunzel.
Oh, now you want to do that? I did that to you last week. I know you got me back. Yeah. I mean, that game's also great, and it was easy for me to pick up.
Okay.
It's free. I got a beta code. They're still gonna make it free for everybody, but we get to work out the kinks.
Yeah, I hope they do make it available free.
It's advertised as free already.
Yeah, it'd be kind of dumb not to. I mean, you're gonna make your money in all these characters, and we'll get into how they're gonna make their money with these characters later in the show. But
You can explain that.
Are you
It's
enjoying
easy.
your playthrough in Infinite Crisis?
I'm not really running into problems. It's just another game you got to get used to. I'm already familiar with it. You would already be familiar with it.
Okay.
Playing MOBAs online and everything. It's really not that bad at all. It looks great. You guys got to check it out with some extreme graphics.
Yep. I did check it out. I am playing it myself on my boot camp side of my Mac. Please, Sony, can you just try to make a Mac client? I mean, it's not that.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. Just make a Mac client.
It's really not.
If you need to, just. I mean, hire 10 people. 10 people can develop for a Mac. I mean, come on now. Let's make a little small team, get the shit done, make everybody happy. Because Mac is a predominant gaming platform. I mean, when will people realize that? And people who keep on saying that it's not, it's because you're not making games for it.
They're just lazy,
Right.
not creating it.
Just make the games for it. People will play it. People
Yeah.
are playing things on the Mac.
It's not just for business and creation.
And I think it'll be interesting
It's
to have
for
a poll.
enjoyment and entertainment as well.
I need to know what is the percentage in the population of PC gamers that are
Okay.
playing PC games in a
Okay.
Windows environment on a Mac machine. I need to know what that
You need a
percentage is.
statistic.
I need that statistic. I need to know.
Well,
'Cause I'm pretty
you
sure
got
it's
your
gotta be
Apple
large.
heads, you got your PC nerds, and then you
It's gotta
got
be
your
pretty large.
Andorks.
Andorks.
That's us, Andorks.
The Andorks
Okay.
with only your mobile devices, because them little mini consoles, they're not happening.
No,
man. them shits ain't happening. Maybe the Nvidia Shield, maybe it might take off, but
see that
that Ouya and all that.
They're trying to work with them. It can be done. It's not that hard.
Ouya is actually falling apart. We talked about it last week. They're falling apart from the inside out. Like I don't know where that's going.
So,
but did that round you out here?
Yeah.
Did you jump into some Grand Theft Auto out here?
Of course. You always got to get a mission or two in. LEM and our friend Red 216 invited me to a game.
Shout out to Red.
I was busy.
Okay.
So I couldn't get on, but
they made some money. They
made some money, and then John told me the next day, like, hey, I got to play with LEM and Lil Red. I'm like, what? Get on, man! I missed it.
They made some money.
They was out there kicking it, homie. What's up?
Can't miss out on the money, man. Can't miss out on the money. All right, Pink Zombie, say Team Android.
Yeah.
You're Andork now, Pink Zombie. You're Andork. All right, so that's wrapping you up for your around the rooms. Anything else you want to add there? Because mine.
You got a pretty extensive list too.
I'm actually pretty proud about my list. One thing that I'm just gonna get it kicked off here right now. One thing I played was the My2K mobile.
2K mobile. What's that?
It's the 2K14 mobile app.
Oh, you kidding me?
But they have this whole little My Team mobile thing, like aspect of it where you get like it's a trading card game, but then they give you a category that you got to battle in. You pick your best player out of your 5-card hand, and you battle against the opponent's trading card. And decide who has better, ball handling skills, or who has better defense.
What is going on with this card game stuff? It's like flourishing. It's like it's gonna come so fast and go away so fast because it's really not that.
Well, I mean,
it's always been around, but it's just like flourished.
Yeah, I think it's like you said, it's always been around, but I think they found a great way to do it.
And that's using your phone, huh?
And that's just using just any electronic device. I mean, you got your tablets, you got your phones.
Cards, huh?
These makers of trading card games used to be like your top people. Like you had Pinnacle, you had Nico, you had links through Activision. There used to be these top names in trading card game that made the physical trading cards, but now even a indie game developer can make a trading card game and make it lively, make it fun, make it interesting. One of the games is out now that I had the pleasure of beta testing and actually is now widely available to anyone who wants to go grab it. It's Hearthstone. This is the World of Warcraft trading card game. Now Hearthstone is pretty amazing. Because you're playing from all of your we're talking about from Warcraft 1 all the way through World of Warcraft Mist of Pandaria. You're playing with these characters throughout the entire saga and lineage of Warcraft itself.
Are you creating an army and battling a whole army?
Oh yeah, you've got your little minion cards. You've got your warrior cards. You've got your mages. You've got your warriors, like I said, Pandarians, the monks. You got pretty much everybody in there, and playing that is just reminiscent of, like I said, anywhere before World of Warcraft. Playing with the characters from Warcraft 1 up to Warcraft 3, bringing those back. You got the Hellscream family. It's just pretty fun to play, and I think that's the lifeblood of trading card games, is where you can attach yourself to these characters and just want to keep on playing because you want to collect more of them.
Well, this is what I could see. Maybe I would play a card battle game if, as I laid the cards down and stuff. Mm-hmm. And they did their move, and then everything started taking place on what happened.
You saw that actually happen.
Yeah, see the outcome. So, I could pull like warrior, mystic, mage, dude, rain, magic, hell on everybody, and he just like does that, and then you see all these people die. Now his turn to respawn.
Now they tried that for a minute. Remember?
But it was cartoony little animation. Didn't you have a game?
No, I had a game. It wasn't really cartoony. It was really kind of mature for graphics. It was Eye of Judgment.
The Eye of Judgment.
Just Eye of Judgment.
Okay.
It was for PlayStation 2.
Okay.
And I believe that there was an entry of PlayStation 3 that it came out on too. But you got to use the PSI camera, the PSI. and you lay these cards down and came to life on the screen. It was really, to me, as far as I remember, the first iteration of what we have from Skylanders today.
Okay.
You know, you got this map that you got to lay down, and you had to aim it for it to show up in the camera. You lay these cards down, they would show up on the playing field, and they would play out their matchups.
Okay.
The problem with that when it comes to a trading card game is it slows the game down. And there's a certain speed you have to keep up when you're playing a trading card game because
Gotcha.
most trading card games, especially the ones that I find on my tablet, like Shadow Error is a really good one. They find a really good mechanic to handle time and movement in the game as far as, you know, you lay a card down, it needs to stay one turn while it builds a new, you know, battleground, and then you could fight at that battleground using the attributes from what that card held, you know. And it was a really good mechanic. I'm referencing back to Shadow Era, how night and day crossed, and the turns were really days, you know. But when you think about a trading card game where you simply just say, I want to see it play out, and you lay down a matchup, and then you have a battle, you know, commence, without there being a sense of what else is going on while that's happening, then you kind of lose the speed or the momentum you gather in a TGC. So I think, yeah, although it might be nice to see the battles, I think a better trading card game is, you know, smack it down, let's see what happens.
So what's this game?
And that's what happens in 2K Mobile.
2K
my team Mobile is,
you're playing basketball in a card game.
You smack down Drummond, or you smack down
Chandler,
and he's going at Anderson Varejao. You know,
Okay.
You pick up rare cards, you pick up uncommon cards. You can even, you know, buff them up if you get duplicates and stuff like that. Your standard trading card game rules and applications are there, but it's just nice to be able to build a team. It's almost like you're building the ultimate team like you would in the console version of the game.
So could they make fantasy football like that?
They could if they tried, but I don't think EA is down that road yet. They're just now, you know, really flourishing with the Ultimate Team. They built it in FIFA. Now you see it in Live 14. So until they really get a grasp on what Ultimate Team is on a console, maybe they stay away from it right now. But 2K has it in the bag. If EA loses the NFL license, who knows? We might see a 2K football. And see some My Team Mobile NFL. That would be pretty sweet.
Live they got to make NBA Live. Why can't 2K
get Chris Johnson against
football game going on
against Josh Gordon? You think?
Why not?
You think Megatron versus All Hands?
So
all right.
what's the next game you've been up to?
All right, so in the chat room here, we got Battlefront. Folks talking about some Battlefront. I can't wait until I see Battlefront on PS4. You know that's coming pretty soon. It's going to be using that DICE engine. But yeah, for me, I have also been playing. We got P90s up there for some reason. But I've also been playing some Battlefield 4. I've been playing, what else? Battlefield 4, like I said, the 2K Mobile.
Okay.
Better.
There we go.
DC Universe, Zelda. I'm still getting into some Zelda, so that's pretty interesting. But DC Universe, actually, I can speak on that. I'm level 30 now. Thanks to the help of Robert in the chat room here. He did help me in my early 20 stages. But I'm level 30 now, so I found a nice little guide on the on the interwebs that I'm gonna actually help the creator of this guide out, and we're gonna make some videos over on our YouTube channel with the steps in this guide, and it's really what you should do once you reach level 30. I have a lot to do. I have a lot. I gotta finish like the Booster Gold missions, all my explorations of Gotham and Metropolis. I gotta do some challenges for one player. I got some duos to do. There's a lot to do in the game, and Robert was right. He told me this about 2 weeks ago. He said the game does not open up until you reach level 30.
Wow.
I already thought it was a sweet game. When you get to level 30, there's so much crap to do.
Right.
I don't mind at this point now. I was really getting upset that there hasn't been games coming out for the PS4. I don't mind. The games can wait because I've got to play me some DC Universe.
There you go.
So I've been playing that. I've been hopping on the Vita as well. I've been playing Star Wars Pinball.
On the Vita?
That is really nice. I was standing in the DMV the other day, renewing some plates, and whipped out my Vita. from my inside jacket pocket.
Except,
Start playing me some Star Wars pinball.
nice.
I chose the light side, so I am trying to help the light side win, a multitude of tables. I'm currently playing 3 tables right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it is classic pinball action. You can play on the Vita. Now this is my iPad, but obviously you would think the Vita sits like horizontal like this, right? Right. Well, with the pinball, you actually set the Vita, vertical, and you can play like you're actually at a table. It's elongated like a table, and you can use the touch screen for the flippers. So I've really enjoyed playing some Star Wars pinball.
That's awesome.
But other than that, I've been trying this new game that's free for PlayStation Plus subscribers.
And what's that?
That is Urban Trial Freestyle.
Freestyle.
Now, I
So
didn't
am
get the title of the game. Do you
Are
from this
you
game? Do you know what you're doing?
skateboarding? What you doing? Are you rapping?
I guess you're bicycling.
I'm bicycling.
You're
Freestyle, baby.
You're BMXing, but you got ramps and you've got obstacles.
Does it remind
and
you
routes
of
and-
Excite Bike?
Yes, yeah. It's geared up Excite Bike.
I bet you digital
It's
probably
pretty-
plays some Excite Bike still.
It's pretty hard though. Yeah, digital probably plays Excite Bike between his pro wrestling and double dribble.
Yeah.
Some Excite Bike, maybe even some paperboard. I don't know. But Urban Trial it's pretty difficult. I mean, I have not advanced in the game as much as I think I should have.
Okay.
Because I keep on replaying stuff, trying to get the mechanics down. It's like when I play this, I want to. You got to get the motion down. You got to head forward, lean forward to land correctly. You got to pull back to land right. You got to sometimes get a loop in there. It's a little hard game, so I've been trying to get those controls down on the PS Vita, so I've been playing that a lot. Other than that, it's been I've been going back to Zelda, trying to get through that. I think I need to finish Zelda because I do want to play some Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah.
I think it's Mario Brothers 2 that's on the 3DS. I want to play that, so I don't want to go and buy another portable game. It's really I find that. I'll do it on the console. I'll buy multiple games at one time and play through them. But for a portable device, I think I can only play one game at a time because it's portable. I don't play it that often. So why am I gonna go buy another game if I haven't played, finished this one yet? So trying to finish some Zelda so I can get into some other 3DS games. But other than that's pretty much my week there. We got some folks in the chat room who's been sharing their weeks. Justin, he's been playing some Killzone. It looks like Justin and Robert are going to team up and get some Killzone done. Extravagant kind of agrees. I believe that was talking about the DC Universe being a great game. So if you play it, go ahead and friend us on PlayStation with P crooked letter P. I think we got that somewhere in
P2216.
LEM. We'll throw that up. Have you been playing DC Universe on your PS3?
Is it free?
Yeah, it's free. Dude.
I haven't been playing it.
You should go play it.
I should play it.
PS3 players can play with PS4 players.
And it's for free.
PlayStation 3 players can play with PlayStation 4 players. Say that 5 times fast with all the plays and players. On 1Life2Play. On 1Life2Play, PlayStation players play with PlayStation 3 players.
You
and
said
PlayStation
it wrong
3.
already.
I said it wrong.
On 1Life2Play. See, I said it too slow.
All right, let's see if you guys can get it right.
On 1Life2Play, PlayStation 3 players can play with PlayStation 4 players on PlayStation Network. You gotta say that.
You gotta say that.
No.
See if you guys can say it. Call the show 877-505-LIFE. We want to know if you can say that alliteration, and also share what you guys have been playing or any thoughts that you guys have. We're gonna get into some news in a second, but before we do that, we do have an Xbox 30-day live code we want to give out.
Time to give out the gold.
Let's go ahead and give out that first one. We'll get that right up on the screen. Post it. I don't have to read these characters out loud or anything, do I?
We ain't even gonna hide nothing. We're just gonna give it away.
Just give it away.
We're just gonna give it away.
Like that.
Maybe I do need to say them out loud. I don't know what happened with the color. Like that's weird
It's
with the
blended
color.
into your shirt.
All right.
Hey.
So we got Q7TQJ. What's the next 5?
KQMDW.
9KQGH.
M4RD7.
And KK, is that KK? KK8DB.
There
All
you
right.
are.
All right, so there it is. Be the first one to redeem that and win 30 days of Xbox Live Gold for free. And if you do win it, then let us know either by sending us a tweet at 1Life2Play, or let us know in the chat room, or send us a message here on Twitch. If you do let us know that you redeemed that, we will also send you privately a code for 30 days of Hulu Plus.
Ooh.
That's a great addition. So all you got to do is win the code, let us know you won the code, and you get something else on top of it.
How do we know they won the code?
Because they told us you.
What if everybody just calls in and say, I won the code?
Oh, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
That's craziness. I don't know. Be fair about it. I guess if you didn't win the code, then just say you didn't win the code.
Dang.
Oh, you're right. We had to go back now and put the missing letter in, because that's the only way we're going to be able to tell if somebody won it. They could tell us the missing letter.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got. You know what, LEM?
What?
Next code, put the letter. Take the letter out. We got to take a letter out the next code. We got to track these better. You got a good. What did you say?
I just thought about it.
You just not thought about it?
Yeah.
Good thinking. Good thinking. All right, you want to get us some news?
Sure, why not?
All right, so there's a couple headlines that sparked our attention this past week, and actually in the past couple of days. If you guys have some news you guys want to talk about, feel free to call the show. Again, that number is 877-505-LIFE.
LIFE.
And before we get to news, do we have a time to play menu? Because we're going to get into some gameplay a little later. But there's games that we've both been kind of playing, so I don't know. We really want to decide what game we're playing, but you guys go ahead and let us know what games you want to see us play in the second half of 1Life2Play Live. What do we have up for the menu tonight, P90?
We have NBA 2K14, Need for Speed, Rivals, NBA Live 14, or Battlefield 4.
Now, Battlefield 4 is just fun, though.
Yeah, it is. I really enjoy it.
I was playing like a speed run. I guess you would call it a medley between me and my brother Pablo, Hefe, known in Man Cave Studios. But we were basically playing Battlefield Conquest, and if you die, pass controller. Die, pass controller. Die, pass controller. He died a lot, so I was pretty much playing a lot.
Oh.
But it is pretty fun, so maybe we can do that little...
Did you have gameplay of it at all?
We have some gameplay. I believe there is some gameplay over on Twitch. It's not shared over on YouTube.
Of that game.
Yeah, of that game.
You were just playing that.
Yeah, we do have last night's gameplay over on YouTube, and it's some commentary on there as well. Some opinion regarding the whole Microsoft paying for positive YouTube video. So if you guys want to check that out, that's over on our YouTube channel at 1Life2Play.
And that's part of the news.
I don't think we're going to talk about that.
No.
Did you have anything about it?
I thought you wanted to let the viewers and let everyone know that, hey, they were paying for advertisement. They were paying for people to say it was something good.
I mean, so like, what do you think about that though? They're paying for what the whole story was is they were paying for advertising through Machinima and YouTube creators, but
to say good stuff about it.
To say good stuff about it, but in this agreement, the first thing is that they were told they can't make any disparaging remarks about Microsoft, Xbox One, or its games.
Well, they're paying you to do it.
So these are purely positive opinions, reviews, and I don't even know if we can call them opinions at that point because you're being told what to say.
Coming from?
Coming from gamers. These are coming from YouTube creators, people that
I
think our audience may trust in some point.
It's like advertising script.
I wouldn't even say it was scripted because they told them like as long as you talk about it, just don't talk bad about it.
Talk bad about it, so I'm gonna send Big Tony over there.
But if you subscribe to somebody on YouTube, and you're listening to a lot of their commentary, you're probably listening because you trust their opinion, you want to hear their opinion.
Okay.
But what do you think about that person if now this is out there in the public and it is said that we'll pay you for these videos as long as you're not talking anything bad. Do you kind of lose trust in some of these YouTube creators because they may have signed up to do this campaign for Microsoft and only said positive things?
I mean, it does. I mean, for the people that don't know that, then it's a good thing for them.
Yeah. If you didn't know it, right? If you didn't know that happened.
So we just want to make sure you guys knew that.
That's one of the things, though.
We're still gonna play Xbox games. We were finding out for ourselves, but
in the arrangement, though, Microsoft or Machinima, one of them it's purported that they were encouraging not to discuss the arrangement, not to say anything about the incentive or the bonus or anything like that.
Or we're gonna send Big Tony over there.
Big Tony's gonna get you.
Big Tony over there.
But I don't know about. I think if they hadn't have said don't say anything, nobody would have said anything.
Right.
Because who's gonna say, I'm not divulging. We're not over here divulging, our advertising revenue or how we keep things going. But so if I get a campaign from Microsoft, why would I tell anybody the details of that campaign? I just do the campaign, make the video. You watch the video, you like the video, I make some money.
Right.
That's the way it goes. But hey, now it's out there in the open.
Well, they can openly give us money. We'll say good stuff about it.
Yeah. You got other companies now in the mix too. I think it's EA in there. Nintendo's kind of in there now too. So I mean, when you think about it, it happens a lot.
It's not nothing new.
Deal with it. Don't watch it. If you already think bad about Xbox One, then you have no business watching somebody who thinks positively about it, unless you're trying to get your mind changed. And if you're getting your mind changed, then probably those are the best videos to watch.
Yeah.
So they're out there for you.
You're checking it out.
All right. What else we got in the news? One of the things is this goes back to Microsoft. They have just announced that they have now sold into retail 3.9 million Xbox Ones.
Gone.
They're into retail. Now, these doesn't necessarily mean that they're into gamers' hands. They're in households, in your living room, which they obviously want to own right now. But these are out in retail. The number is almost exactly 1 million short of what has sold to consumers, though. So this is just evidence of what Microsoft has done this entire holiday season. Is just making that Xbox One fully and openly available to anybody who wants one. Just unfortunately, a million more people than they expected, don't want one.
Or they're just smart enough to have it there.
They're smart enough to have it there. Just waiting. Just sitting there waiting.
It's there for you.
If you ever change your mind.
It turns your TV into a super smart TV. So why wouldn't you?
I don't think you need a super smart TV. Like even
You don't need a
succeed.
smart TV.
I don't need a smart TV.
But they're there, and people have them.
People have them, and I bet they regret getting them too. Spending an extra $150, $200 for a smart TV.
I'm pretty sure that they got it.
Why would you get a smart TV when, like you said, you can hook an Xbox One up to it? You can hook an Apple TV.
Super smart TV.
Hook a Google Chrome. What is that?
But those are for the.
What do they call those?
Those are for the older people who don't want to use the video games and all that stuff.
No,
it's
that's not just for them.
In the TV, that's what they want. Then you have us who want to hook every damn thing we could possibly think of to the TV.
Exactly.
Like hook a cord up here, like, control the TV.
All right, how about a chicken stir fry? I'm not sure
He's like, what
that is. I'm not sure what the chicken stir fry is. But
it's
kind of making me hungry. But so that's just one of the things that the Xbox is doing. But do you think that because there's so many Xbox Ones now in retail and sitting on store shelves, that we could be seeing a price drop sometime soon? If they're not selling, they got to get rid of them somehow, right?
Oh, then they're just gonna be the same price as the PS3.
And that's what will make me buy Xbox One.
There
you go. So let those millions sit there.
PS4 rather. I'm sorry, and they're not losing anyway.
Yeah, I don't think PS4, and it's really hard to tell right now who's losing. But I do think PlayStation is doing rather well.
Is doing well. They 4 generations in, right?
Xbox doesn't seem to be doing that well if they're paying YouTube creators to only say positive things. I don't know. Maybe that's a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Speaking of giveaway,
we should get that. Yeah. Speaking of giveaway, let's post that Xbox code up again. What came with pie? Chicken. Okay.
Man, let me have some chicken pot pies from KFC.
This is totally weird. I'm gonna read the chat room here. Okay. I'm gonna read the chat room because it sounds like a rap, a song, a poem, or something.
All right.
Okay?
Let me see.
I'm gonna start here with Justin Alba. All right.
Okay.
Is GameFly worth the buy? It's pretty fly. That's a lie. How about a chicken stir fry? I'm just gonna say goodbye. What's the difference? It came with pie, but why? Sigh.
And then I said chicken pot pie from KFC. No, no, man.
And I'm just gonna keep on saying
that's funny stuff, you guys.
Just like Robert, but why? But why?
Why?
That's some funny stuff. All right, we got the Xbox Live code posted again, right there at the bottom of the screen.
I'll get the first.
You redeem that. Be the first one to do it. You get 30 days free Xbox Live.
Second Xbox Live code as follows: Q7TQJ.
This is still the first one. KQMDW.
Repeat that one more time.
Oh, from the beginning?
No.
Okay. KQMDW.
9KQGH.
M4RD7.
KK. 8DB.
All right. Again, redeem that first on Xbox.com or on your console, Xbox 360 or Xbox One. You can win yourself 30 days Xbox Live Gold for free. And if you do redeem that, be honest with it. Send us a message over on Twitter or in Twitch. And let us know you redeemed it. We'll send you a private message with a Hulu Plus 30-day code.
So now you get to watch TV as well.
Watch TV and play some games. How good does life get?
Sound like Xbox Live.
All right.
Sounds like a one. Play
So,
video games and watch TV.
Who does that, man?
You know, anybody at the same time.
You know anybody
you can split
who
it
does,
down the middle. I can play the game over here and watch TV at the same time.
Anybody who's that serious about watching TV and playing a game at the same time already has a setup where each one is on a separate TV.
Well, that's true, but now you can use one TV and use less energy.
Why would you use one TV if you're that serious about watching TV while you're playing a game?
There's
no way I'm going to watch
Those
TV.
are all those screen lookers out there. You know, we used to play them screen lookers that can just see everything. They'd be like,
why am I going to watch my TV in a little box?
Why did you play multiplayer games in a little box?
Wouldn't I play multiplayer games in a little box?
Why would you use picture-in-picture?
I did use picture-in-picture before.
Yep.
That's when I didn't have two TVs to set up.
Yep.
I don't need picture. Whose TV?
What if you don't?
New
What
TVs
if you don't
even come with picture-in-picture.
What if you don't? Yeah, they do.
New TVs don't got
What
picture-in-picture no
What if
more.
you don't got an HDMI splitter thingy majiggy like you was asking for last week?
You don't need an HDMI splitter. You just need two HDMI ports.
What if you only got one?
Then go component. Go component, dog. That's all you got to do. All right. So, okay, we continue in the news here because we got a couple things. All right. So, Michael Pachter, this little industry analyst. He makes all predictions, says what's where and why and how's it going and gaming and all that. He decided to make a little prediction here that I just do not agree with.
Let's see if I agree with it.
3DS will survive in a diminishing market. However, Vita will, quote, die slow, painful death.
Why?
He says that it's just not hooking on. It's just not popular when it comes to mobile gaming. Nintendo has this market in the bag, regardless of what we see with the Wii U.
They have little kids market in the bag.
Yeah.
PSP Vita is for some grown-ass men.
And that's what he's kind of stating, like his opinion on this. And you can go read this over at gamesindustry.biz or over at IGN
What's his
too.
name again?
Pachter.
Paxton.
Pachter.
Paxton.
But this guy, so like when he makes a statement, he's giving the reasons why he doesn't think that it's going to succeed or that it will die slow, painful death. It's because he feels like the PS Vita is too delicate of a machine.
No.
It's too expensive to enter into a mobile gaming market or to mobile gaming in arena as a whole. And I just don't think so. I mean, it's priced at the exact same amount as the 3DS.
I don't think so either. I totally agree that
having HD quality graphics.
A PSP Vita is, like I said, a grown-ass man's gaming device.
I think it's priced nicely at $200. It's priced nicely. What would you rather have? HD looking gaming or 3D gaming? What would you rather have?
Well, my wife already wanted a Vita as soon as the rumor came out.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get a Nintendo 3DS? Yeah.
What would you rather have though?
We want a Vita. It was not a choose. It's not a pick or choose. You got to have Nintendo DS just to play the games that you grew up with, and play with your children because they got 3DS.
That's true.
And then you got to have the Vita so you could do what you did. Wife say, it's time to go to bed or come upstairs lay down with me. Okay, grab your Vita, walk right upstairs.
I get that.
Finish playing your game that you were, or she might be reading, and you instead of reading, you're playing the game right.
Playing some Uncharted. Yeah,
So,
I get that.
That's grown man gaming right there. Because when it's time to go to bed for the kids, it's bedtime for them.
3DS goes off.
Right, it's off for them. For me, I can go upstairs and relax until I fall asleep.
So I just can't agree with that. And
I don't either.
Yeah. So
sorry, Pac-Man.
I think we should show. We should mobilize all Vita users, unite together. No, but seriously, Sony really just needs to start, supporting third party developers, getting the library for the Vita built up. But I think they really don't have to do that when you talk about the library that's available on PlayStation Network. I think that's where the Vita's strong suit is. Like, you can go back and be playing all these PS1 games, PS2 games. Now coming this summer with PlayStation Now. See, now coming this summer. But with PlayStation Now, you can be playing some PS3 games on your PS Vita. You can still remote play into PS3, PS4. So when it comes to, like mobile gaming, handheld gaming, I think this is so much better than a Nintendo offering a 2DS or a 3DS when you're able to play your handheld and mobile games on top of your console games at the same time too. Your retro console games on top of that as well. I think that's just going to be so much better. But in his little statement, he did kind of liken this to when you talk about entering into handheld and mobile gaming. Does the smartphone play into that? When you talk about prices of a new iPhone or a new Galaxy S4. When you talk about those prices, knowing that you can go sign a new contract, get the phone for $100 or less,
$50 to a penny. A penny to $50 for S4.
Do gamers who want to enter into this handheld or mobile arena decide that, hey, I'll just go get me a new phone, forget spending $200 on a Vita and additional games for that. Let me go get me an iDevice or an device.
Well, Sony they'll have a Sony phone.
Sony has a Sony phone, and according to PlayStation Now, that's gonna be those games are gonna be available on those Sony phones, and eventually PlayStation Now games available on tablets and smartphones come next year. So
well, it is, but they would still want to have that. It probably wouldn't be free if I had a Sony phone and I have the rights to play these stuff, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then if it becomes mobile on cross-platform, then okay, these Android users, they want to play it, they'll have to pay $4.99, $2.99, this and that, or sign in with your PlayStation Network account, and then you have these for free now.
That's
you see
true.
what I mean? So it's still spreading. Sony's still spread. It's definitely a work in progress, and they're trend setting in their work.
Yeah, I think so. So, I mean, I just don't think it's going to die this slow, painful death like Michael Pachter says.
Not at all.
Hopefully by the end of this year, Michael Pachter, you will eat your words, and I will dig up this little video here, and I'll send it to you, and you can go ahead and let us know how you really feel about the PlayStation Vita. So, other than that,
we have,
let's see. We
get
have...
into the video?
How about this? How can you hate that face? He looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be this all-knowing guy of video games, and he's wrong sometimes, and I just think he's just super duper wrong right there about PlayStation Vita. That's
pretty funny.
That's a pretty fucked up face.
It looks like he's playing with the light bulb of a PlayStation Move.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good conversation there. Gamefly. Looks like Extravagant in the chat room here. Gamefly is worth it once you learn the system. Never put 10 games on at a time. Justin is saying, I don't really understand Gamefly. I used to use Gamefly. You used to Gamefly before? Or
no, I remember you using Gamefly. And
yeah, that shit sucks. It was good. Maybe I agree with Extravagant is that you can't put too many games in your queue at one time because they'll just skip over all the ones that you have in your top 5. But yeah, it just kind of sucks. You're paying for these games, and you kind of get them. Never get the account
beat
where
them, throw them back to them, get them, beat them.
And that's the thing, though. I don't beat games and throw them back. So
I used
to keep the games for like 3 or 4 months at a time, and I kept paying every month for this game, and it's just like that's garbage. So I mean, if you do GameFly, don't GameFly for more than 1 game a month.
Yeah.
1 game a month and
Beat
only
that
get,
game.
only get
and
casual
send
games.
It back
Don't go
and-
get AAA titles out of GameFly. Get casual games that you really just don't know if you want to buy, and you kind of want to try. But
Well, then again, you could do it opposite. You could have your GameFly. You get a game. You beat that game. You send it back. You get another game, AAA title. You play in that game. Then that AAA title eventually, months down the line, goes to used, or you might find it new for $29 or new for $19.99, and you pick that game up. And now you have that game again in your library, but you have your saved data on there, so then you can go online and you can still play and do all that other stuff still.
But I think that's one of the big problems with GameFly is, like you said, you can go online. With the majority of these games coming out now that always have multiplayer in them,
Right.
I'm not going to GameFly a game that I know I'm going to be playing multiplayer for the next year in.
Yeah, I understand.
So I'm going to want to buy that game. So I really just kind of think like it's got to be a game that you barely heard about. You just want to give it a shot, give it a 1 week playthrough.
You know what I would say a game like that would be good use for Batman.
Yeah, maybe.
With 1
I can
and
see
2,
that. I can see that.
And then now you got 3, but they're trying to expand into multiplayer
There you go.
now.
Go GameFly some back titles.
Okay.
You know, if you want to catch up in a series of games, GameFly the first and second of a series. And
Gears of
and do
War
it that
1,
way.
Gears of War 2.
Because you're not going to play Gears of War 1 multiplayer.
I mean,
right
even
now.
though it was, some of them are free now, but if you have to Gold account, but that's an example.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gears of
something
War
like
1
that.
is free on Gold? Or is it 2?
One of them was. I can't
think it's
remember
2.
which one it was.
I think it's 2. Just blockbuster the games. Nice, Robert. If you can blockbuster the games, then more props to you. I guess if you still have
Shout
a
out to
blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Are there,
No, I
aren't
used to
there
work
still
at
like
Blockbuster.
a handful of blockbusters still open?
No,
I think they said
so.
they were keeping like 15
I think it's
or
only
so
a
open.
digital. It's only it's a digital world now. It's in GameFly mode.
It's in GameFly mode.
Right.
All right, so our last story of the night, before we continue with that story, we want to remind you guys, you can call into the show, 877-505-LIFE.
5433.
Yeah, so bam, that's right there on the screen for you. But we want to hear from you guys, know what your thoughts are. If you want to join the conversation with us, and if you're tired of typing, you got cramps in your fingers, just dial the phone, get on the line, chat with us. All right, so our last piece of news here, Apple's about to make some cheese.
Well, it's not the last piece of news, but
It's not the last piece of news? Well, we got a couple things that we'll get to, but this is in our news side of things.
Okay.
This is our last little headline here.
so
but Apple's making some cheese.
Is this a rumor or is this still a?
No, this is still rumored, but I mean we're getting closer to Apple's spring announcement. This
cheese,
is just something that this might make sense for Apple. You see them there?
Well, I thought it was a big SpongeBob SquarePants. Is that SpongeBob's butt?
There's SpongeBob's butt after he got out from his iMac. Yeah, but okay. So it's rumored right now that the Apple TV will reportedly act as a games console. That's according to 9 to 5 Mac and iLife or iLounge.
Well, what? Now, wait a minute.
It will act as a games console.
So it will act as a game console or a games console?
Games console.
Oh.
What's the difference? Wait. Explain the difference in what you're just
Wait a
talking
minute.
about.
I thought you said it was going to be a console to video games.
Isn't that the same thing? Games console to video games. It'll be a game console.
It's going to be
It
a
will
game
offer
console.
games. Apple TV is rumored to offer games.
So it's going to make your TV a smart TV?
Apple TV already makes your TV a smart TV. Have you ever seen an Apple TV?
Yeah.
You got all those little apps.
Yeah, but this is a new
No,
definition of
NBA.
this is a super smart TV.
So now on top of that, on top of everything that Apple TV already offers, they will be offering apps that are basically games. And these are apps that I assume will be written in iOS, but they're talking that they're going to be apps specifically developed for that platform. Now, what that platform is, being Apple TV, that's obviously iOS. But
That's
the
a console.
key feature is this Apple TV will work with a multitude of Bluetooth controllers. Amongst those Bluetooth controllers will be, yes, iPad and iPhone. That's just great, right? I mean, you could play. You got your Apple TV. You get a new one. It got updated firmware, software on it. You go ahead and download you some games, or you can play the same games that you currently have on your iPad. Now available on your Apple TV, and still use that tablet or your phone as the controller.
That's pretty awesome.
That's Apple breaking, not just breaking the door into the game market.
Technology.
They just dropped a rock onto the roof and landed inside gaming right there. Because I mean, if you're using the technology that you already have, it's already a successful gaming market in iOS and the App Store. When you extend that to Apple TV, I think you've done way better than Ouya could have done it even in his first or second year. Way better than what NVIDIA can expect to happen in the handheld environment, when you can take those handheld games, the mobile games you've been playing already, pop them on your TV, leave with them, come back to them, share them with everybody. Apple TV itself is already so small and seems portable enough to begin with. I mean, what more can you ask for?
I'm just going to take my Apple TV with me everywhere I go.
Do I need a Steam box if I get an Apple TV?
No, because you're probably able to have Steam on your Apple TV.
Will it run a Steam app? Now that would be something. If Apple made a Steam box. If Apple would make a Steam box, now that would be a rumor. No.
If Apple's TV was strong enough to run the application of Steam on it, then you are fine. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, I get that, and I don't think it'll run the Steam because I'm pretty sure Apple is going to go with a proprietary way to present games, on an Apple TV, likely through the App Store, but probably something that's more, in line specific to the Apple TV, a sort of App Store in of itself that will only, procure Apple TV related content or Apple TV developed content. But at the same time, when you think about it, Apple could mirror exactly what Steam is doing, making their iOS apps available now on your TV, and I think that's what I've wanted in my Apple TV already. I got two of them right now. I've been wanting to just kind of considering, like, should I unlock one of these Apple TVs just so I can get all those different apps and different stuff that you can do with the Apple TV. But hopefully with this rumored Apple TV, I'll be able to do that kind of stuff pretty soon. So we'll see, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we got some trailers to look at. I think LEM is pretty excited about getting those trailers up. Before we do that,
to press play here.
I don't think we got to press play yet. We're going to press play as soon as we find a trailer that we want to take a look at first. But before we take a look at the trailer, I know LEM is getting our second Xbox Live Gold code ready for us, and I think we do have that ready. So let's pop our second code on the screen. This will be our second code of the night that we're giving away.
That's 2 months.
Again, if you guys are watching this on replay,
you watch this every Tuesday. You watch
this one's hard to see. Oh, you made this one red.
You watch this every Thursday.
Okay,
live.
This is how we're gonna do it.
We give 2 Xbox Live codes away. I mean,
right,
I'm gonna have a year's worth of Xbox.
Okay, we'll hold this here so we can see the letters. Okay, you read the first 5.
That's GJ96W.
All right, now we got GHQT4.
Now we have 9, 2.
Oh, that's the question mark. Oh, that's the hidden character.
The hidden character. 9 question mark 637.
All right, then we have XKT3Q.
KFPMR.
All right, there it is. So that's the code. That's the second code. You redeem that over at Xbox.com or on your console, Xbox 360 or Xbox One, and that will get yourself 30 days Xbox Live Gold for free. Now, this one has a special character in it. Our one earlier in the show didn't have a special character or a missing character in it. All you have to do is guess that missing character, and that code is yours. If you guess the missing character, send us a tweet, maybe you've already redeemed it. So go ahead and send us a tweet at 1Life2Play, or send us a message on twitch.tv. Let us know what that secret character is and that you redeemed the code, and we'll go ahead and private message you back a code for Hulu Plus 30 days free. How's that sound?
You just have to guess the code, guess the secret character. You have 2 months of Hulu, a month of Hulu Plus, and a month of Gold.
That's games and TV/movies everything that the Xbox One is all about, I guess. TV, 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 TV. Speaking of TV, let's get to our trailers. All right, in the chat room. Let's back up here. All right, extravagant. They're talking about forcing the digital era on us. That's what they're doing with Chromecast and everything built into TVs and all that stuff. Let's see. Robert says, I wish they can do physical copies with digital codes. He says you do a missing number, not letter, because there's 26 letters, only 10 numbers.
He's getting lazy.
All right, yeah, that's pretty lazy of you, Robert. You need to go figure out the letter, all right?
It's a letter or a number, so
maybe
you have 36 options, 32 options. 36
No,
options.
that's a letter. No, we're missing a letter. We're not going to say it's a number or a letter. That's a letter, right, Elliot?
He doesn't know, you don't know.
No, we got to tell him now. That's a letter.
No, you don't know.
I'm going to throw it back up so you guys can see.
Is it a letter or a number? You got to let them know that.
You got to guess.
It does say on the bottom, guess the missing letter.
Oh. Missing letter. Context clues, bro. Context clues.
Context clues.
All right, I had to get some refreshment there. All right,
some refreshments.
We're gonna get into our trailers here. So I know P90 is a little excited to hit the button here. So first trailer we got up, we're gonna show some Plants vs Zombies. This is a new trailer. Plants vs Zombies coming out on Xbox 360 and Xbox One, I believe, coming this March.
You ready?
But this is the newest trailer. Hit that button.
Rated everyone 10 and up.
Play it first on Xbox.
Rated everyone 10 and up.
All right, so you heard there at the end too. It said play it first on Xbox.
Well,
right?
I instantly think of what's the game on Steam? Half-Life
Team Fortress.
Team Fortress
2. That's it.
That's what I see.
That's exactly where it's coming from. In my opinion, I think that's where it's coming from. Obviously, Team Fortress uses the Valve engine.
And this is something created for Xbox One.
Well, this is EA. This is actually using the DICE, the Frostbite 3 engine.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, when you see these characters running around like that, I think this is something exciting to play. I'm not going to say it's going to make me go buy an Xbox One. Hopefully the prices come down by March and I do decide to pick up an Xbox One. Mm-hmm. But if I don't, then maybe I'll just go and download it digitally. It's one of those digital titles for me on my 360 and play it that way. But you did hear him say first Xbox One. If you don't know, I work in video game merchandising, so I do know and I will tell you guys, Plants vs. Zombies is coming out on PlayStation 4 and PS3. Just not initially. It should be out in the fall, I believe, but it'll be late fall. So you can probably expect it around October for it to come out in the in PlayStation console. So yeah, play it first on Xbox, but pretty soon it will be out on all other consoles. So just wait up. Just wait up. Other than that, we have another trailer. So I get to hit the button this time.
That's right.
But this is for something that you were playing, and you mentioned and you're around the room. This is for Infinite Crisis.
Yes, Infinite Crisis. Welcome.
New champion.
Behold.
They call them champions?
The new hero.
Heroes. They call them heroes? I think the trailer is actually titled Champion. They say champion here. But either way, it's new hero. Superman for Infinite Crisis. We get to get a peek of Superman, what he's all about, what his abilities is about. So enjoy this trailer. It is about 3 minutes, but well worth the time. So, bam.
Peggy 12.
The last son of the doomed planet Krypton, Superman defends Earth while fighting for truth and justice. Kal-El is a powerful bruiser who excels at initiating and finishing team fights. His passive is Man of Steel. After dealing damage with a skill, Superman gains a shield for a short time. After gaining the shield, each of his other skills can increase the shield's power. Kryptonian Might gives your next basic attack additional attack damage.
You have defeated.
It has a maximum of 2 charges, and using it consumes a charge.
The enemy power core is at 50% charge.
Use Frost Breath to exhale a frosty cone of power damage that slows enemies for a short time.
Power relay will be
Heat Vision fires a targeted energy blast at your enemy, dealing power damage and knocking them back.
You have defeated an enemy.
Your target is also revealed, and using Heat Vision again causes Superman to dash to your target.
Up, and away!
Superman's ultimate is Speeding Bullet. He flies directly to a targeted enemy and strikes them and nearby enemies for attack damage. He can be intercepted by other enemy champions while in flight, but is immune to disables. Superman's Heat Vision and Frost Breath give a good amount of crowd control, allowing you to lock down enemy champions.
You have defeated.
Remember that Man of Steel only lasts for a short time after dealing skill-based damage. So, to maximize its benefit, get into fights quickly and deal damage while all your skills are up.
You have defeated an enemy.
Speeding Bullet is a great way to initiate or chase down fleeing enemies.
You have defeated an enemy.
After landing your ultimate, a well-placed Frost Breath will slow your target. Use this moment to reposition and blast the target with Heat Vision, doing your best to push them towards your team.
Enemy defeated.
Starting with Nil Weapon and Tektite Vial will provide immediate damage and lane sustain. When you're back at base, an early Crime Bible helps to build stacks of health. Useful artifacts include Jochill's Revolver for its attack damage, Huntress's Crossbow for its cooldown reduction, and Lobo's Chain for the health and passive.
The enemy has captured Subway.
When looking for defense, Metallo's Heart provides attack armor and extra will. And for power armor, consider Spear of Destiny, as its passive grants additional attack damage for a percentage of your total health. Superman's Super Strength provides more attack damage while on cooldown, making it beneficial to always start fights by throwing cars and meteors. Lead your allies to victory as Superman, the last son of Krypton.
All right, that dude looks awesome.
Well, I'd like to be the last son of Krypton, and I can. I get to play this game.
Yeah. So have you played? Have you tried to download Superman yet, or
No.
Okay, so that was really just a look at what he's
that's
all
just
about.
what he's upcoming.
Okay, so I mean, when he's
The
available.
last one was Poison Ivy.
Last one that was out there. Did you buy Poison Ivy? Have you bought a character yet?
Only Flash.
Only Flash. How do you like Flash?
I love Flash. That's my favorite.
Is he ranged in this, or is he really melee, like a mix of both?
He's a mix of both, and
Yeah.
I'm so fast. Like in group fights, I can use my Ultra and just run around, hit everybody. Like,
Okay.
And then I get in, get out. That's my job.
I kind of liken him when I saw some videos of Flash. I kind of liken him to like Lucian from League of Legends.
Get in,
yeah,
get out.
kind of get in, get out. You know, he had kind of a ranged ability too. But I kind of liken him to that character. So yeah, Flash is pretty good. All right, so let's see. Yeah, we're checking out to see exactly what's going on with our stream here. We apologize if it's a bit laggy, but we're trying to.
Too much.
Yeah, I think we're maybe trying to do too much. Maybe we'll work some things out as the weeks go on and as the season goes on. But let's take a look at our last trailer. Before we get into our last trailer, just put that menu up really quick for our time to play. We want you guys to help us decide what we're going to play in the next or in the last half hour of the show. It's one of these 4 games. It's either NBA 2K14.
NBA Live 14.
Need for Speed Rivals.
Or Battlefield 4.
So just kind of let us know what you guys want to take a look at, what you guys want to see us play. If it's one of those sports games, then you'll see myself and P90 kind of battle it out. If it's one of the Need for Speeds or Battlefield 4, then we'll just be having some fun and either crashing some cars or shooting some heads. I don't know which one it'll be. All right, you guys let us know what you guys want to see. Our last trailer of the night for episode 2 of 1Life2Play Live. We're looking at some Call of Duty Ghost. This is the newest trailer for the extension Download 1. I don't know if they call these things episodes. Are they calling them episodes, this whole extension story arc?
It probably, I think it would more likely be Expansion pack.
This is expansion, but this comes out in different episodes of content. But here's number 1. This is the first look at how you get to kill some aliens in Call of Duty Ghost. Hit that button.
Peggy 16.
The outbreak in Colorado was only the beginning. We thought the aliens had been destroyed. But samples were smuggled out, taken to a research lab in Alaska. Those samples were alive. Now we're discovering how they adapt. Where they came from. And worse, what they are going to do to us.
This is my disappointing face.
Your disappointed face? Why are you disappointed?
It's just disappointing. It's just disappointment. I don't know.
It's like if you wanted to play Aliens, you would just play like Marine or
if I wanted to play against, I would play Lost Planet.
Lost Planet.
I would play Killzone. Yeah, Call of Duty, Aliens. Come on now, like it's like Liam said while the trailer was playing. I mean, now you got to deal with futuristic weapons. You got to deal with just monsters and gore.
Did you see?
It's not Call of Duty, dude. It's not Call of Duty.
Battleship?
The movie? No, I actually didn't. I did not. I think that's something I slept on, and I've been meaning to catch up on it, but no, I didn't.
Please do that. But I see some that I don't know. I get a feeling of kind of something like that, maybe
that kind of gameplay or that kind of
environment. Yeah, that environment.
I mean, I totally saw, especially that little clip at the end. I just totally saw Lost Planet. It was Lost Planet. So I mean, other than that, yeah, it's interesting that they didn't do zombies again.
Well, they can't. That's not their job. That's Black Ops' job.
Black Ops can only do zombies?
Yeah.
They gotta do something else? Well, what they do in Modern Warfare?
Endless waves of juggernauts and
helicopters.
And waves of enemy troops coming at you, so you're just...
It's like lockdown on zombies by Treyarch. Treyarch has zombies, Call of Duty, lockdown.
Yeah. Okay. But I actually do like Modern Warfare 3 because of that still, and that's one of the reasons why.
Yeah?
I did like that.
I would rather that. I would rather they had done that then. Bring the Horde then.
That's what they had.
Aliens.
They had Horde.
Not aliens.
They had Horde and Modern Warfare 3, so they're trying to find something else.
I really think like what they're doing here, if I was Activision, and it seems Activision is always about that bottom line, making more and more buku bucks, I would have made Call of Duty Extinction an entirely separate game. I would have made it either a PS Vita title, I would have made it a Wii U title, I would have even just made it a downloadable title on Xbox One or PS4. But to make it, the tag along to Call of Duty Ghosts, I don't agree with. I think it should have been just Call of Duty Extinction. Just by itself, standalone. I would have paid maybe $15 for it.
There you go.
Because you would have presented it to me in a different way. So I mean, maybe there's still comes out, you're still paying $15 for it, I guess. But I would have rather had this as a standalone game. I wouldn't want to have paid $60 and then another $15 just to play that. That I think that's what annoyed. That's now I'm down to it. Now that I got it out, I think that's what's annoying me.
That's what's getting you.
That's what's really eating me.
That's what made that face.
You got to pay $60 and then another $15, and that's what you get. That's a game by itself, and that game's worth no more than $15, maybe $20, but $15 is ideal price point. Launch $10. That's it. Just done it like that. If you would have done that, I would have had more respect for Activision and the entire team at Infinity Ward. But when you tag $15 and you give me some alien crap on Call of Duty, I'm not really feeling it too much. Especially
and then if you're gonna,
if it had nothing to do with the story, it had nothing to do with the story.
If you're gonna bring aliens, you have to bring aliens.
Bring the real aliens. Bring the shit. Like, give me Call of Duty Ghosts versus aliens.
Would you have been happier if it was aliens from the movie Aliens, like they're invading the world? They got to go stop the outbreak?
That's what I'm saying. Call of Duty Ghosts, the Ghost team versus the true aliens. Mother Sigourney Weaver.
Right. It was like prequel or something.
Right.
Aftermath
like
of
tie-in,
it.
like alternate universe, some shit like that. Yeah, I would have done that. I could have gone for that. But again, a standalone game would have done it. All right, so Robert's voted for some Need for Speed Rival. That's our around the room. We're gonna put our not around the room, our time to play game. We're gonna put our second code up really quick. This is the one that's missing a letter. We determined it was a letter, and we will let you know that it was a letter. But this one, we got to put our little guide up really quick. This one is starting with
GJ96W.
Okay. And then
GHQT4.
And then
9?637.
And then
XKT3Q.
And then
KFPMR. So you have to guess the missing letter.
Yes.
In the middle segment of
the third segment.
The third segment
of this entire code. Redeem the code over at Xbox.com or on your console, Xbox 360 or Xbox One. Win yourself 30 days Xbox Live Gold for free. If you do redeem it successfully by guessing what that missing letter is, all you need to do is let us know over on Twitter at 1Life2Play or send a message on twitch.tv/1Life2Play. Let us know what that missing letter is and that you redeemed the code. We will send you a code for
call in
Hulu Plus. Hulu Plus, 30 days.
Call
free.
in, guess the code. We could just do it like that.
I don't think we can do that.
You can't call in and
you
guess
can't
it.
You can't guess.
You only get one guess.
Because as soon as they guess it, then everybody's going to know it, and then...
Whoever's going to redeem it.
Oh, someone's going to redeem it. Can't work.
That's not going to work. But you can still call in, and you can still let us know, how we're doing.
We wouldn't do it live, though. Maybe LEM can...
Yeah. Maybe. We might have to do that next week. We can work on that next week. You ain't your big idea head. Like mid-show, just picking it all up here, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, all right. But you can still call into the show again, 877-505-LIFE-5433. Let us know what you think of the show, what your thoughts are. If you have any news that we may have missed that you want to discuss, we'll be happy to do that. But we do have our time to play coming up, and we really want to get into our time to play. I think that intro for our time to play is right there at the bottom, LEM. But while we do that time to play, we're gonna take a look at our schedule. I was just get into that. LEM is right on top of it. Take a look at our schedule for the upcoming week. Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, we'll be live on Twitch TV. That's twitch.tv/1Life2Play at 11 p.m. Eastern. P90, when's the next time we'll see him live?
The next time we'll see you guys is our Thursdays, like tonight. Our 1Life2Play live at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Other than that, our Saturday night, 10 a.m. Eastern. That's Saturday night, pretty much Sunday morning, but it's right there at midnight. We want to see you guys. We're working on getting that podcast up for you guys, but you can also check out our free play gameplay in my weekend wrap-up rant. That's exactly what I'll be doing. I'll just be talking to shit and just talking your ear off about everything that I feel is just bad and wrong in video games. So Be sure to stay tuned for that. If you want to be sure to get notifications of when we go live on Twitch.tv, all you need to do is hit that little follow button that's right underneath the player there, and sign up for email notifications on Twitch.tv, and you'll know when One Life to Play goes live, whether we're doing some gameplay or our live show. Anything else we got, P90?
If I think about it, no, not really. We just want to get into around the show, around the.
See,
you
confused. See, we're thinking around the room. Maybe we need to rename this because we're thinking around the room because the TV and the PS4 is way on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
So we have to get around the room to get over there and play some games.
Into some Let's Play.
You talk about gameplay intro.
Yeah, so we do have a gameplay intro, but other than the gameplay intro, what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna get our loading screen back up. We're going to load everything up, take a quick break, and we'll load back up our time to play. We'll be streaming directly from our game capture Elgato, so you might see a quick pause in between, but if you hang out in the room, it will update with the game that we're playing and a new title and give us a really good idea of what we're going to be doing here. LEM is giving me some signals here that I'm not freaking Helen Keller. I don't know what exactly happened there. Okay, so we'll be back at 10:45.
It'll be back at 10:45 in your place and your play.
So we'll be back at 10:45. Yeah, what this guy said. This guy, he's the co-host. Listen to him. Listen to him. All right, it's time to play. Until next week and until next time that we're on live, we leave you with this all the time, so we really want to be sure that you do it. And if you're not doing it,
you need
tell
to be
us
doing
why not.
it.
Like,
thumbs up it on
crazy.
YouTube, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter. Game on.
Game on.